Okay guys, so welcome to this channel and if you are looking for cloud computing videos, you can subscribe this channel and share with your friends as well. Okay, so today I am going to discuss with you for one another important service which is called Cloud Watch. It is not Cloud Watch actually, Cloud Front. Okay, so I will talk about CloudFront today. And this is basically global content delivery network service. So I will tell you like how you can use this one and what are the benefits, in which case you should use this, and we'll try to keep it simple and easy way. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, so yeah, so here if you go, hmm, why you need CloudFront? Okay, let's understand this part first and then we'll go with ahead with this. Okay, so this is basically like you can use this CloudFront service for, if you want to see the documentation, first thing like just open this aws.amazon.com slash and just put the service name as we usually do, CloudFront. Okay, what you are getting free, 1 terabyte of data transfer. So if you are using free trial service, you are getting 1 TB of data transfer. Okay, uh, what it do basically, it do basically that increase your response time. Okay, so CloudFront basically what it does, it improve your response time. Okay, so what response time? Your website response time or your application response time. Okay, now suppose you are having movies, right? Suppose you are having a application like Netflix, Prime Video, right? Movie application. So just think about that. If you can store your data into S3, right? You can obviously do that. And then those application can access this data. And the benefit with CloudFront, you can store it into uh, your edge locations. Okay, so you can store your data in S3. So what basically will happen that your CloudFront distribution link. Okay, CloudFront distribution. So here we used to create CloudFront distribution URL. Okay, so you will create some URL there and you will link it with Route 53 service. Okay, website. So now like hosted zone. Okay, so say for example, right, like it can be abc.com or netflix.com or prime video or hotstar, whatever it is. Okay, so you will link this domain, okay, with your CloudFront distribution. Okay, this is what you will do actually. You will create a record and set up alias with CloudFront distribution. So in Route 53 you can get it. If you are not sure like what is Route 53 and how it works, I will suggest you to take my course for AWS. It is available in Hindi or English, both language. Okay, so you can use this one, AWS Hindi batch recordings, where you can find it on very cheaper price, and you can see like I think I have mentioned it. Okay, sorry, Route 53. Okay, so see here you can find the details how you can link it. So for nominal price it is there, you can take this one. It is available in Hindi as well as in English as well. Okay, so what I want to say, uh, yeah, so I was there somewhere. Okay, so format font, let me just reduce the size a bit. Now it is much better, huh? So you attach your domain with your CloudFront distribution. Okay, now you are creating your CloudFront distribution and suppose source. So what could be the source for your distribution? It could be S3 bucket or EC2 load balancer. EC2 load balancer. Okay, so let me show you. You go to CloudFront. Okay, click on create distribution. So this is your basically primarily, okay. This is how it will look actually, uh, like this, okay. And here it is like reduce latency. This is the primary benefit, right? And it cut your cost as well. Uh, so you will get the pricing benefit as well. If you talk about pricing, so for every 10 terabyte of data, okay, they are charging for up to 10 terabyte. Basically they are charging 0.085 per GB. That means in overall, if you save 0.1 per GB, that means in $1 you are getting 10 GB data transfer. Okay, and per 10,000 requests, it is quite nominal, like HTTP requests or HTTPS you can consider. So these three costing will come. Then in free tier you are getting 1 TB free data transfer. Okay, then after that there is huge amount of HTTP, you can count it from yourself. Okay, this is each month always free. Okay, this thing. Okay, so this is good. This you can find. And use cases to deliver fast secure website. So if you are accessing your website content, it would be much faster. So I will try to show you with one image distribution. Okay, and then you can stream video as I told, like Netflix or Amazon Prime Video or Hotstar or maybe any other application, right? You can take example. So because this this will increase the response time, right? Accelerate dynamic content delivery and API, and distribute software game patches updates very quickly. So I will show you how it works actually. It take the advantage of your edge locations, and if you're not aware with the edge locations, I'll try to show you in simple way. Okay, improve security and customized delivery. This is the benefit, right? Now how to do that? It is global service, you can see here. And ultimately what is the whole in short, if I say, it improves your response time, right? Now this is what I was saying, like you can keep your data into some S3 bucket or into some load balancer. Okay, now they are also supporting container services, so you can have media store container as well. So I haven't worked with it because it is something new, but media store container also can be put as a source now. Okay, so this is something, it is there now. Okay, so you can create containers here and then you can have it as a source. So S3 is quite popular, like you can say, like okay, I can take some example, maybe like I put it this one. Okay, then your origin path. Okay, so I'm just creating distribution for you very quickly. Origin path, that enter a URL path to append to the origin domain name for origin request, right? So it is completely option, you can skip that one. And it is basically like if you want to append some path, like after this, suppose you want to say like index.html, it should get overwrite, it can do that. Then this is your distribution link, right? It is public. If you want to keep it public, right, you can do that. Apart from this, you can select this option, origin access control settings. Okay, this is recommended. Basically what it is saying, if you are putting it public, that means bucket will be publicly available. Okay, now problem is with this, that anybody can access your bucket content, which is not actually a very good thing, right? So so what they suggested, they suggest origin access control setting. That means bucket can restrict access to only CloudFront. So bucket can be accessed via CloudFront only. That is what it matters, suggests. Okay. Then use a CloudFront origin OAI also you can use, and it will create one origin access identity for your S3 bucket. You can simply click on create new OAI, okay, and you can create the OAI. It will create for you automatically. It will creating a by default one identity for your uh, CloudFront distribution, okay, and you can update your bucket policy as well. So simply you can use this one. So you can take any option, right, and it is recommended. So you can go for the second option, right? So that is also fine. Otherwise, you can create your OAI and you can access that one. Just ensure that you update the bucket policy as well. Okay. I took this. What I'll do, enable origin shield. Origin shield is an additional caching layer that can help reduce the load on your origin and help protect its availability. So basically, this is securing your S3 bucket data. Okay. So you can do that if required, but you have to pay extra money for that. So I normally not suggest. You can go with the default. So important thing is basically that you have to choose your source, which could be your S3 bucket, or if you are using EC2 server, you can use load balancer. Another thing is default cache behavior. Okay, how to cache the things. So cache behavior is something like you can put something, right, that default pattern is like you can choose like default pattern is sufficient for path pattern. Okay, you can compress your object automatically. This is also done, right? You can compress your object. This is a good practice, right? Then viewer protocol policy, like how user can see. So you can like I'm opening my website, right? So what I can do, if I put http web.cloudlearning.co.in, what will happen? It is automatically get forwarded to your https. Okay, so it is redirecting http to https. So you can use this one or you can open it on http as well. So here it is http and https both, or you can redirect to https, or you can say that it can open only https. So this way it can suggest. Okay, so normally suggest http to https. It will automatically redirect, like for me it is doing, right? By the way, if you are interested to download my mobile app, you can download. If you go on the bottom, there is a link, download the mobile app option. You can click here and you can download this app from your Google Play Store. Right? You can find very interesting options there. Now, what is that as further? Uh, Allow HTTP methods. So get head is sufficient, right? If you want more methods, your developer can suggest and more operation can be done. So this is fine. Uh, Then if you want to restrict your viewer access, okay, so like only signed URLs can be accessed, so you can do that. I am happy with this default settings. Okay, so I go with the default. Another important thing is like how to cache the content. Okay, so right now it is caching optimize. So it is optimized for caching. So what is there? It is recommended for S3. And what is there in policy? So if you see the policy, default policy, what it is saying, your minimum okay. So right now your current TTL is 1 day. 86 400 second used to be in a day. Okay. So this is what it is saying, that by default right now it will keep your data for 1 day. So suppose you access any movie, it will be in your edge location for 1 day. So if any other user is accessing that movie, it will be available from edge location itself rather than going to your source bucket. This way you can save lot of time and lot of latency. Okay, how that latency will save while creating this distribution, I will show you in a while. So this is something like this is how it can help you. Now, this is minimum can go for 1 second and maximum it can go for up, I think it is for 1 year. Okay, so this is you can do. But what I want to say, this is good. Okay, so one edge location for every whatever the requests are coming normally for 24 hours, it would be there. And this is compression, right? ggp and broadly it is suggested. So this is what policy is doing. So I'm happy with this default policy. Okay, so going with this one only. Anything else you need to think about? I don't think so. You are good with defaults. Okay, if you want real-time logs, you can enable, right? That you can do, but why you require that? If you need, then you can consider it. Further, uh, what else? Settings. Okay, so this is also important. So first part which is important is your source. Second part which is important is your caching policy. Okay. Uh, Third is your settings. Okay. What the price class you want to go. Okay. So use all location. Obviously, it is good. All edge location. It is best performance. There are more than 100 edge locations are there, I believe, in AWS. But point is that your pricing will get increased according to that. Okay. What it will do everywhere anybody will access, it will get lot of quicker access, right? But the only point is that pricing will get changed accordingly. Okay. Other options, if you are having your website only in North America and Europe, you can use this one. This will be the cheapest one. Okay. Then what else? Uh, North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Africa. So it can cover most of the places for me. So, so that's why I'm using this one. Okay, I'm in India, so I can use this one. So I can show you like the pricing class also. We'll discuss about that further. But yes, here you choose this price class. Okay. What else? WAF and ACL if you want to enable, you can do. You have to enable the WAF ACL in WAF part, and then you can do. Okay. Alternate domain name if you want to attach some alternate domain name. By the way, you should have that domain, right? Then only you can do that. But you can add additional domain as well. Then you can choose your ACL certificate, sorry, SSL certificate. Okay, so by default, your request will be SSL encrypted with the AWS. Okay, so whatever the CloudFront request is coming, it would be SSL encrypted because I chosen redirected HTTPS to HTTPS. But if you want to use something for your domain or something for you, uh, apart from CloudFront, you can choose. So we don't have anything, so this is good for us right now. We don't need, right? But it would be there, like by default, it's uh, SSL encryption is there. Okay, default root object. Okay, so where it will go? So now if you see, I gone to this bucket. Okay, so I choose here S3 bucket and where it need to go. Okay, so in this bucket there could be number of files. So where I have to go in this bucket. So that path I need to give. So what I'll do, I give to go to this bucket and I upload some object. So I upload here some file. So maybe some heavy file actually I want to do. So I can how I can see the size, maybe like this. Okay. So this is I think quite heavy file. Okay. So I'll pick up this and what I can do, maybe I can just, okay, so I think this is good. I can upload this. It should be public, obviously, right? So I haven't made it public yet. Before that, let me just rename it also. So that name can be simple. So I go to rename object and I say file 1 or maybe I image 1. Okay, image1.png. And let me make it public as well. Okay, so I need to change the permission for this. and let me do so again. Like if you want uh, to get the detail, you can check the S3 section for my course and you can find it, but I'm just ensuring like it can be public. Okay, so I need to object can be public, that is fine. This is also fine. This is also fine. Yeah, object ownership, right? And ACL I need to enable and save changes. And now I should be able to make it public. Okay. So this is I go there and make public. So I simply uploaded one file there. Okay, that's it. And this file content, if you want to see, you can see here. This is the content of this. Okay. Now if you see, this should take some time maybe, right? How I can show you. So this is taking some time. Uh, why? Because this is in North Virginia region, I believe. Okay, this is sometime but only done one file, right? But if we have lot of data, it actually make some impact. Okay. So what I'll do now, uh, I will create this distribution, and now this file will go to image one. Okay. So here I go on this path, right? Default root object is image one dot png, right? This is my file path. Okay. And that's it. That's pretty well. So I suggested this and I create the distribution. So CloudFront is very popular. I hope you find there are many options can be useful for developer maybe, right? But this is what how it works. Now I created one distribution. This is almost there, right? I have already one as well, so I can show you that one as well, but probably low. I disabled it, so I didn't thought it like that way. But this is the output. Okay, this is the domain name. So right now what I'll do, I copy this domain name, and if I put it somewhere here, okay, and I put enter, see right now it is not working. Why? Because why it is not working? Because this distribution is not yet ready. Okay, I set up all this thing, my source is there, my root path is also there, it should be available there, but right now it is getting set up. Okay, so you can see this is now in process. So it is enabled, but it is still deploying. You can see that it is still deploying. So we have to wait till the time it got deployed. Meanwhile, what I can do for you, okay, if you like, if you reach till this point and you like this video, kindly put a like and put some comment like you like this video or concept is clear. That will motivate me. Okay, and you can recommend this channel to others also. So what I'll do, I go to, I'll go to this bucket source is there. What I want to show you, yeah, I want to show you like how this edge location used to work. Okay, so CloudFront I used to have some pictures. Okay, so let me just check if I can show you some pictures maybe. So I choose this one and here it is, edge location CloudFront. Okay, not got no issues. Okay, so what I'll do, maybe I can find something for you. Okay, CloudFront. Okay, it is not there, not there. Bit surprised, but let me check if I can find something for you. Okay, it is not there something. something is not there. I can't do much. But what I can do for you, okay, it is still not there. Okay, so I think I can show you some diagram, okay, that can help you. I usually used to have, I don't know why it is not available. Something is like, it normally used to be there. Okay, but however, it is not there. Okay, so how it works normally, okay, this is how it used to be. That you are having your S3 bucket here, okay, at this point. Now just think, okay, you have your S3 bucket here, okay, this is your S3 bucket, which is having thousand of movies, maybe more, right? Now just think if somebody from US come here, okay, and access this bucket or access the movie from this bucket, okay, it would be good speed, right? But if somebody is living in India or uh, Asia, okay, and or some from Australia, right, and user is here, okay, that user which is here, just think if he pick up that information, okay, what it will be if he goes from Australia or from India, he have to go here, right? And then data will come here, right? Isn't it too far? Right? It will take lot of time. Same case for here also, right? It can take lot of time. Not that much, but still it will because distance is there. And if your data is high, that definitely can do. So what AWS come, they created one few edge location there at every country. Okay. Like this, they have set up the edge location nearby places. What it do, it cache your location, cache your data. Okay. This is caching your data. So there would be only delay on one time. For other user, if the information is available in edge location, it will go there only. Okay. This is the benefit. And edge location is used for only caching purpose most of the time. Okay. So now what is happening? User come and now user will not go there. User will go at this place. Okay. See that data is there. Yes. No data is not there. So this edge location will go there, pull the data. But when the another user deliver to user. Okay. But when another user come, it is cached for one day, right? So another user come on the same day, they can take it easily and they will feel better response. This is the whole concept, right? How it helps actually to provide the better response. This is what actually it do. Okay. So I hope you like this and you are clear with the concept. If you have any questions till now, feel free to ask. I will happy to answer you. So right now, if you see, it is still deploying, okay, because there are so many edge locations in CloudFront in AWS, right? So if I say edge location in AWS, so it is like how much AWS count, okay? So approximately 44 edge locations are presented, okay? It is still less. I think it is showing not clear. So if you see here, Azure lessons, so I think go for official documentation, okay? So if you go here, you can find something here maybe, okay? So go for official documentation and you can get better picture maybe. Okay, so this is reason as location is here. They didn't share the count yet. So as location 48 countries, 450 point of. Okay. So to deliver the content to end user, Amazon CloudFront uses a global network of 450 plus point of presence. Okay. So and 13 regional edge caches in 90 cities. So basically, if you see 450 plus point of presence there uh, for CloudFront. Okay, so you can see that how much effective it is. And there are a number of edge locations, right? So I can't give, but at least 450 plus almost point of presence is there where data can be caches or where AWS has something there as locations. Okay, so this is you can believe, okay, and you can see that the network details you can find it more. So this is your edge locations, and still if I go with the documentation there, so it is showing like around 44 right now. What it should be more actually, I believe. Okay, so that is something can be checked with the official documentation, but yes, it is like many are there, and you can find many there, right? So this is not an issue, big deal. Now, sorry. So what I want to say here that this is distribution and it's still in process, yeah. But let me just check if your data is ready. See, first time it took some time if you see, right? Because your data is coming, right? And this is what actually I want to show you now. Okay, on the next window, if next time I go, this is first time it caches, so it go to source location. Now just see how quick it was. Did you feel the difference? Okay, did you see the difference now? Because it got cache in my nearest location, and then I got the data. So this is what I want to say. Okay, this is now if you are doing it is very quick. How fast the data is coming. See, it is immediate. But first time when it loaded from your, I think Virginia, it was the source bucket. Okay, so this is just one image. Just consider like if there is used to be huge movie, okay, or some huge file, how much it can help you. Okay, this is how it help a lot. Okay, this is what I want to say. Okay, now if you can bear with me, I can share some more information on this so that you can have more detailed knowledge, right? So this is what it created. Now you can see all the details and you can modify according to your requirement as well. Okay, so you can do that. It is available. Okay, then you can change your origin as well if you want. You can create more origin and you can do that. Behavior, you can create behavior on different patterns. Okay, additional behavior if you want to add, you can do. Error pages, you can create multiple error pages. Okay, guys, like for different error codes, you can different HTTP error codes, you can create different customized page as well. You can set up the page path and you can get the customized error or customized error message also. You can set up for different kind of messages. This is how it is very useful. Okay, geographic restriction it also support. Like if you want to block in some particular country or if you want to just allow the content for some countries, you can do that. Okay, you can put it like into allow list and then you can do that. Like what countries you want to choose, just select your countries and it will be allowed there only. Okay, now then again there is some change happen. They are changing the interface time to time. Or if you want to just block into some particular country, this is what like few Times you heard that this movie is available there, this is not available here, right? This is how geographic restriction is helping you. Okay. Invalidation page you can create, right? So this is like if you are a developer, maybe you can have more information on this, but invalidation also you can create. And tax, definitely it's very important. If you want, tax is very important. Okay, you can put some useful information about your distribution and then you can use that. Anything else you want to add, right? I would be happy. If you have some extra knowledge, right, you can share with us. You can create a video, you can share with us. There are number of ways you can achieve. Okay, or you can write into comment section for detailed information if you want to add something here. Might be you are working on this, right, and a lot you can use that as well. Or if you want to create some video and want to share with me, that is also I will be glad. And if you want to share some more information, we'll be able to. I will put your video there in my channel. Now, what else actually? So you can see the metrics, okay? Like how your CloudFront is behaving. Okay, so you can see the required metrics. There are few supported metrics is already there. So how much data transfer happen, how much requests come up to 1 week easily you can find. Okay, so this way you can find up to easily. Uh, what I also want to show you on the left side, you can see your distribution and then uh, you can see like how your cache is working. Okay, how is your cache stats for particular distribution or this one? What is your popular objects among all the distribution, right? So like you can check, okay, who access your data. What is top referrer for all your distribution? You can find the data. Okay, you can see the users information. Okay, which protocol is used, when it is. We don't have much data, right? That's why it is not showing here, but definitely you can find these relevant information. Now you can see like which devices is accessing this data. Okay, it is like mobile or laptop or desktop kind of this. You can find the detail of everything. Okay, maybe I can show you something. Not showing because we have very limited access, right? But which browser like Chrome browser, Internet Explorer, all such information it used to show. Okay, this is this is taking some time, but this will definitely come here. Okay, this is like this used to get updated, and this is how it used to work. And you can see the location also, from which location you are accessing your data. Okay, so all such information used to come in report section and you can find it. See, this is still in process. Maybe I can find something for you. Not yet come. It will for sure. It will come soon. Okay. So I hope you find this video useful, and if yes, you can show your love by clicking a like button. If you are looking for cloud computing courses, definitely you can refer my course, my website. This is called web.cloudlearning.co.in. You can download the mobile app or you can get access to this free course, which is called Introduction to Cloud Computing. Okay, this is one introduction for all the clouds, and you can take help of AWS Hindi course, AWS Self-Learning English course. You can take the help and you can get it in very low price. And with this batch is quite popular, like Hindi class recording is quite popular. Okay, for first 100 students I'm just preparing some, giving some huge discount. And this is like my batch recordings which I trained to students and they enjoyed it a lot. So there are a lot of demand for this student on this course. So thank you with this, and let's connect tomorrow on the next videos. We'll have some another video as well for this. Thank you guys. Bye bye.